Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing today? Oh, wait, didn't this throw a fit last time? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna have to do this traditional way. Slide back on in. Slide back on in. Okay. I'll come up with a transition for LSTB at some point. I'm not quite that level of commitment with this mode yet, even though it is fun. Yeah, hello. We have a fun day today, an interesting day today. I am curious to go back and give another shot at this gas mission. I do think that we have the modding feeling pretty ironed out now. Everything feeling pretty solid. Got the modding pulled up and maybe a little bit improved. I am cutting down the potency a little bit, which I kind of hate. Because the potency is ultimately what's going to decide that final Dooku fight. But at the same time, it's really hard to tell what the magic number for that fight is. Because LSTB, it really doesn't seem like you need a ton of potency. But there's also no way to know what that magic high or low number is, right? So it's a give and take. Just want to pull up my last run just one time, just to double check and make sure that I remember this correctly. I believe we're using the event ability at the start of wave 3, aiming on over at B1. That does look like the case here. Yep. Alright, that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, so we bled one dumb wave down here yesterday. I'm still insanely proud of this fight. I feel like the rest of that was the cleanest run I've ever had in LSTB, pretty much across the board. Everything just went pretty much perfectly. Last month, season, whatever you want to call it, I dropped a wave here, so if we can pick up the 4 out of 4 here, we'll still be on pretty much the exact same pace. What's up, Dronf? Yeah, I tried to go with an earlier time today. I might do... I'm not sure. We'll either do same time tomorrow, because we'll have GAC at the same time, or we could be doing this 1 hour later. If we do 1 hour later, I'll basically just roll LSTB straight into GAC. So, we'll see. But yeah, so we have all the characters pre-modded pretty much. I don't think there's really anything I want to change for Ahsoka here. The running theme for this LSTB actually might end up being that the stuff I want to get done with Ahsoka, she might just be too weak, but also we've got some fun stuff coming up that definitely means I don't really have any room to give Ahsoka anything else, so we'll make do with where she's at, right? Let's just hop on in here. So I guess I could do a real quick side-by-side. Still very much the same gas modding priority here. I gave him a little bit more speed. Here's what we had last time. I can't read. So here's the little stat comparison. We were like plus 400 health, minus 7 speed. Potency, we're down by about 3%. That's like a really, really small margin. But again, if we don't land that daze at all at any given point in wave 3 up against the red B1, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a command battle droid. The red one, the one that does the daze, the one that absolutely murders your team, right? We need to land the daze on him, and also specifically need to land that daze on Dooku in wave 4. So maybe the one case where I'm not a fan of the changes here, we do have a bit less consistency here. At the same time that we have a very nice offense gain, and damage is very relevant here. Cut down on crit chance, because crit chance doesn't really matter in these builds because we get so much for free. And yeah, also some armor pickups. Basically, if it's red, then it means that I improved it. If it's green, then it means that it was better before. So, about the same bulk-wise, you know, we'll see. But I want to try this setup. It's like very, very small changes, but we'll see. By the way, I said this after last stream, I was hoping for this to make an improved R2. And the monkey paw curled. I think I got my wish. It just wasn't quite the way I had hoped. It's going to be really easy to get this R2 crit chance where we want it to be now. Unfortunately, maybe could have used a speed roll instead of fly protection along the way, but oh well. We can't hit them all. 8% crit chance for R2 is going to be absolutely gross here. It means I can probably speed him up elsewhere instead, so the effect is still the same. And yeah, of course for Ahsoka, pretty much just a pure health stack here. I do have her up to 90%-ish crit chance just because I want to make sure that she is cleansing herself given the opportunity. I don't want that to miss at all. Other than that, we're pretty much just gonna be spamming basics just to, you know, keep her healthy while Gas is toppled, so we have health. I do have speed here, even though you could very easily make an argument for this to be a health primary. And then double health primaries down here as well. I mean, do we... Is there an argument to try this time? I don't have that fast of a... Alright, the best we're getting is 14. How does this feel? 5k health, that is going to get increased. We could try it. She was having issues staying alive before in some situations. I mean, we're pretty much sped up at pretty much everywhere else. Actually, that's not true. This actually might be superior overall. Okay, hang on. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but let's do it side by side. Alright, so this is... Ahsoka Olds. Alright, so if we just put this on a health primary, then we can just cheat on percent health everywhere else, right? I mean, how is that ever not the call worth making? Alright, we're +7 speed here. Honestly, actually, I might stay parked there. That's not that much of a gain. Wait, we are not changing the right thing. That was the loadout. One more time. Actually, we don't even need that. We don't care about that. 22, probably keep this the same. Alright, where does this put us? You need help with squadrons? Alright. Why are we... Where's my comparison? Alright, we're up about 3k health. We're... losing 10 speed. That's not as much of a health gain as I was hoping for. I think I take this, though. I think we... Dane, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't actually logged into squadrons that much lately. I've been meaning to do it more, but just trying to make sure that I still keep getting work done. So I haven't been playing too many games solo lately. My friends kind of moved on from squadrons back to, like, Warzone. Alright, let's hop on in. We'll see if beefier Ahsoka feels better for getting through Wave 2. Sometimes we could just get lucky in Wave 2. Alright, so we pretty much always just did AoE here. I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to kill this one. Bring it down to just one, and then leave this one. I didn't really... Let's work on him. We want droid battalion stacks here so that Ahsoka can just chill. Alright. Are we going to be able to lifesteal enough here? I'm not actually sure. Actually, it might not. That was an extremely lucky dodge. Alright. With that happening, the answer is yes. A little bit of extra health with the special. We didn't need to cleanse anyway, so we're good. That was a useful stand-up timing. Alright, Ahsoka's next turn. She's going to need to do some work for herself here. I don't think we're supposed to hit the B1. I think we're supposed to leave that for Ahsoka. Losing a little bit more protection there than I would like, though? I'm not sure. Okay, both characters are going to be very high turn going to the next wave. Interesting. Okay. I still kind of just prefer to use the AoE on Sniper here. I don't think we've fought this comp with Ahsoka yet. I know we fought the Sniper. And it's like a 50-50. If the Sniper hits Ahsoka, then it's going to take gas a little bit to topple here. We get the daze here, which is good. We'll see who the Sniper targets. Okay. Sniper wastes its turn. We take the Sniper kill. Like, we don't want to take this B2 kill. I'm like almost positive of that, right? Because we don't... Gas should still topple this turn. And so we need this as Ahsoka's means of staying alive. If Mendigard stuns her, it's going to be so unfortunate. This almost isn't a bad call, but we need it for her next wave. We need it really badly. I mean, she's full health, right? So it's actually not even that bad here. Their damage isn't... I mean, okay, he has offense up. They have offense up. If we get stunned, he's just gonna, you know, womp us for free. Let's just... Alright, we get a free turn anyway. This is easy. Yeah. We're insane right now. I think she gets through wave 3 pretty much no problem here. Also a lucky dodge. I do think Ahsoka kind of got carried this run by that dodge in wave 1. She was looking a little bit rough. Yeah, I think we're just on basics. Missed the stun. Gas is about to get up anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Nice basics, sir. And if we do this, we're just going to get a free turn anyway. It's free damage. Not a bad place to end the wave. Ahsoka is like 0% Terminator though, right? So a slightly different one here. There's no B1. Is this one of the easier waves? I think it might be. B1 ally uses an ability, they call another random ally to assist. Yeah, there's no possibility for a B1 to connect him here. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we're still just supposed to aim at the droid battalion anyway. And just pop this. I mean, that was the method for the B1. And it means that we're going to get a second AoE. Let's hit it. Yeah, and then we just chain from here. Yeah, this is... Ooh, we're ending this quickly, though. I'd almost rather just basic here. Like, this kick is sick, but time is very quickly. We lost this wave last time because we went into the last wave without AoE up. And if we killed this sniper with this AoE... I mean, we have the days, so we can reduce our cooldowns, but... I don't hate this. Ahsoka's literally just, like, parked here. She's just like, no, take your time. Okay, you're gonna hit me with a non-damaging turn or ability? I will gladly take that. Alright, this should just be some good old gas murder. Alright. I don't think I've ever gone into phase 4 with Ahsoka having her business. Alright, we're always aiming at Droideka here because this AoE might not land and we need the kick as follow-up redundancy. Normally, if Droideka goes into shield, that's an auto loss, but I guess with Ahsoka still alive, there's actually a chance to get rid of that. We're mostly looking for Dooku to get dazed here is the most important, so I guess without further ado, it's time to find out. He does. This should be fairly easy from here, I would say. We could probably pop special here. They don't really have... I mean, they do have this, but we increase the cooldown. So I think the special damage here is just gonna be nice for us. Useful counterattack. Means we can potentially get it in one. Yeah, this should be a pretty easy cleanup, I think. Get the retarget on Dooku just to work on him a little bit sooner. Notice how we have the daze on him. We can immediately just put Dooku to bed. think we're pretty comfy from here. Alright. Not bad. That's fairly clean. Again, Ahsoka didn't really do much here, though, right? Like, her shielding didn't really change much, and I think gas would have still killed Jordy getting the same number of hits anyway. But her being alive did kind of happen solely due to RNG. Alright, we'll lock that in. A nice 4 out of 4. So we already made up the difference from last time. She could if she needed to, absolutely true. And like, we had the safety net there. Even if Ahsoka did nothing the rest of the fight, the fact that Gas could get down and stand back up is insanely important there. So I guess my whole point there is I think that run would have been successful regardless of her being there. But even if it went sideways, even if we didn't land that days on Dooku, I probably had a safety net that would have secured me the win anyway. And I think that safety net was mostly due to some favorable RNG. I mean, she has like 10% evasion, right? So it's like 12%. It's not nothing, but that's still 12% is a high roll if you hit that. All right, I'm pretty sure 10% she didn't have crit immunity. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'll take it. Funnily enough, I don't think I've ever actually had her dodge in her, solo stance phases in the past. It's convenient. I gotta give it credit, and we hit it twice. That gas loadout felt good. I feel like speed would have been better there for Ahsoka, maybe. Right. I don't know if that new... She came really close to dying. I don't know. I'll go back and check the VOD later. I think there could be an argument. It would depend on if... Oh wait, I need to check this actually. Let's get distracted. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's a win. Pretty sure that's a Stonewall. She'll be fine at Relegate. Yeah, God bless. That ship is going to be so good. I'm never going to have it. Alright. This should be Shakti clones mid. We're probably going to be rolling JCR here, Ray down here, and then just some weird messed up Jedi team. Sounds about right. Are we on nerfed Jedi Luke, I think, still? I think we need to be. The boy is too powerful. This makes me uncomfortable. This is too many good tools, actually. This team is... Okay, you're fun, you're also out. You're banned. If we give him speed sets, he's allowed in. He's not allowed to run damage. It's too spicy. We'll give him potency. We'll give him the Basilisk set. Actually, I would almost prefer Basilisk. Nope. I have seen the future. I know it from my past. I know better now. As stupidly fun as Grandmaster Yoda is with Jedi Knight Luke, there's so much turn meter that you can generate here with all of his bonus turns, and then Luke getting all this extra turn meter down here. It's very convenient. Actually, we'll compromise. Why not both? Old Ben, like, I've gotten so good at driving this team now for the most part that we really don't ever run into issues of needing to mind trick for the most part. Maybe if we get a little bit irresponsible on Spy, we'll take the offense off just in case. This is still the issue of some floating percent offense that should not be here. This stupid mod. Alright, so we're basically going to be a heavy speed loadout, but just kneecapping him a little bit so that he can not absolutely dunk on this mission. Hermie Yoda is going to be on pure speed focus. We still have that loadout the same. Basilisk, just speed and potency. There's not really a whole lot to show there. And then you're probably going to be inheriting Old Ben. Sounds about right. I think it's fine. Maybe we can check for some extra speed. I don't think it's really going to matter, to be honest. Sure. Have some offense. That'll be your compensation. Okay. This should feel pretty alright. Can't imagine this going very sideways unless I Honestly, even this wouldn't matter, but I don't know why that happens. Who stole it? Interesting. Okay. We're fine. Alright, same as always, we're just gonna immediately pop Luke. Pop the stun. Not gonna splash, we don't want to get rid of Droid Battalion yet, so let's just do some Droid Battalion dancing. Actually, I take it back, we can. If it wasn't easy enough when we had like a J Carol lead or whatever, yeah, have speed reduced enemies just... I'm not giving anyone master training. This team already has enough power. Luke's 100% turn meters, so I'd rather just have him cycle himself here in a second. We're gonna just do nothing for this turn. We don't really have Droid Battalion left to, like, you know, do what we did yesterday, so we are just gonna kind of be spending some time. I guess we do kind of want to beat out Spy a little bit. My worst case scenario, we hit the F-Lux button, but I guess if we give Bastila buffs, how bad is that? It is going to help speed Luke up to getting stunned back up. It is going to speed our damage up as well, though. Okay, stun is online. Stun is online. We do need to make sure that we get this back up, though, ideally. That or we can just finish this with Luke at high turn meter, but that's significantly harder. I guess there was actually... I don't know if he ability blocked him now or before he was stealth. Otherwise, we should have gone for this other guy. That was maybe a misplay. Thanks to the power of Grandmaster Yoda, we're pretty much done getting the buff back up. Also a good reason for why he's here. Now we can just get the last guy under wraps, and we'll be pretty much set. Okay. Now we can just get out of the wave. We'll be set. Yoda's got high turn meter. We're off to the races from here. This is... let's just stop the sniper. I do want to keep the B1 up if we can. Sniper's the only main issue here, right? Put that into wraps. We're not going to hit this. I almost hit it anyway, just by hovering it. If we splash, we'll lose the stun on B1, which kind of sucks. We'll get Luke's lead ability back up sooner, so I kind of want to just do it anyway. Why is Streamline not set up? It's on. What'd I just miss? Alright, let's get the ball rolling. Alright, sniper droid's out. What's up, Cavium? Alright, I think we're looking pretty much fine here. We don't have a Magna to worry about. I do want to do some mix and match with Luke here. Alright, we can do this now, and then we'll start using this B1 for what he's made for. Keep the Luke lead cycling. The only unfortunate part about this, we're getting this up so much quicker, but we are kind of just running out of droid battalion stacks here. Okay, stun's back up. We need to get the other blade back up. We only have like 7 to 8 hits left. Yeah, that counterattack did not do us any favors as well. I was really hoping we were just going to get an evade there. Almost want to call or give buffs to Hermit Yoda. Yeah. We're just going to keep passing the time. Splash into BM is going to cost a bit of damage, but it's not that bad. I think we'll gain more damage effectively by doing it than not. I don't like it. Okay, so this is actually good. This is a fine place to end the wave. Based on my understanding of the bug before, even though we were one turn off and the next turn would have it, if we ended the wave here normally, then we wouldn't actually have Luke lead ability at the start of next wave. But because we have these two back-to-back at high turn meter, it doesn't matter. We can just end. We basically counteract the bug. Or it could just work and make me look like an idiot. I promise you, I've been in this exact scenario multiple times and it always didn't come up. Or it'd always still be 1 cooldown. Okay, sure. Why not? I don't think we splash here. We could. Yeah, we can. Or he could just not wake up from any of that too. Sure, why not? Alright, I definitely want to keep him going for a while. I think we might be forced to not use GMY Splash. I think it's causing too much B1 stack damage. Trump, it's hard to say. Like, the Bastila turn, I think you're right that that's a different condition from what's happened before, but... Alright, we're basing this B1. We could be doing JML basics over here. Like, this is a lot of damage. I mean, it's not that much, but it's not tiny either. I don't have the conditions, like, nailed down enough to make, like, a good, convincing bug report. I don't hate this splash. We can take this one. So pretty much on every single one of these waves, we are coming in, like, narrowly getting the stun back up, getting his lead back up. G. Yeah, I don't think we splash here. I think we just... I think Luke lead should, or stun should be 1 turn off still, yeah. So, same story, we just need to get this back up. I think it's still better than not, yeah. Enjoying how much damage we're doing here. We actually might just be able to finish this off with a high turn meter Luke finish, though. This wouldn't actually be a bad spot to just go for, like, a Luke Master's Training. Yeah. Seems fine. He's literally 100% turn meter, so. take it. Yeah, I think Soldier's still gonna be the optimal. Poggle having the evasion is just a little bit less than I want to deal with. So let's just wait. Yeah, for each ally with high mine, not without. Alright, we're allowed to do the nuke. Not actually that much damage, but that's kind of by design. I did get Bacillus buffs to Luke instead of Yoda just to grease the wheels a little bit, but the choice really doesn't matter here. I guess it's less optimal, but I mean, come on. Ah, he lost his buffs. He's not quite feeling it yet. Let's fix that. This is so sad, man. Like, take a second to acknowledge that preload was so OP that our team could go a full 6 to 7 more times around the horn before they can even go once. They have the stun and the breach. Now, I was even conservative. We're like 7 to 8 to 9 full turns before they're gonna go once, right? Because we have the... Well, wait. Would breach stack with the speed reduction? I assume it would. I'm pretty sure they said it did when they did the rules release. Like straight, yeah. It's auto. Why not? Like they're just frozen in time, basically. That is... Luke, Jedi Knight Luke is probably the closest we've gotten to LSTB just being completely trivialized. Like even Rey or like a JML lead have moments or like enemies that could like threaten them, right? Okay, not bad, not bad. Did I screw up? That was the wrong node, holy shit. Okay. We have no DPS left for the most part. I've done this power trio before, but not with this extra core. We still have floating shock clone, so that's still untouched. That sucks. Alright, we just gotta jump in, I guess. There's no two ways around it. How do I feel about this? So this as a power trio was completed by Hermit Yoda before. And Jedi Knight Anakin here is such a downgrade from Grandmaster Yoda for dealing with stuff like Droid Battalion. This doesn't strike me as being particularly excellent. But we literally just have to make it work right now. Because you're right, if we did Padme GR in mid, then like Shakti, we would have to take out Anakin and GK for Shakti to work. Alright, let's just do this manually, real time, speed assign. Sure, 246 Revan, why not? Anakin. We don't really need crit chance on you now. We just need some health, I think. He's going to be a death liability more than likely. Offense or health? I guess we probably have to go offense. This team will literally have no damage if he doesn't. So... speed Anakin, okay. GK, we can probably just park with what he's got. Yeah. Just to make sure. I might have just moved this stuff for ships. Ah, he's fine. This one's a little bit beefier. Probably matters more. Do we actually want to speed set on Jolie? I actually almost kind of care more about him being Beefcake. This is like an okay compromise. Not the worst fit, right? We got some CA, we got some health floating. Usually could just go. More times I'd say Beefcake, the better. Yeah. Why did I have to miss that node? Whatever, I'll make this work. I'll say a solid lock for at least 2 out of 4. It's time for old Ben crit chance. The dream. God. You know, that is funny to think about though. Anytime that you scout somebody's account, if you see a gold, like if you see a 6A mod, that probably means that it went horribly, right? Or at the very least, it would have had to have missed 3 times, for the most part, unless it's a synergy mod, of course. This is more... Sure. I say, we're picking up more offense stats on this old Ben that I would like. Maybe we need it, I don't know. Okay. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it has to be this way. He has so little damage, man. Of all the days for gas to be taken. Yeah, you don't require another territory. My butt. Double spy opener, and we do not have Grandmaster Yoda. This is a fantastic way to start. Nothing could possibly go wrong here in a second. We don't have Padme either, so this is not an actual dispel. Pretty sure that means we're just supposed to basic. Yeah. Don't mind if I do, please. Bail me out of this horrid situation. Probably best if we call JKR here just for tempo. If we do this swap, we're risking... Actually, no, we aren't. We have SA. It's fine. Yeah, sure. I would also love to not deal with you being here. Let's RNG some hits. Alright. The Billy Blocks did their job. We'll take it. We make defense up though, we're potentially just feeding Spy more damage, but maybe we kind of have to. Definitely need to hit AoE now. Alright, that was Savior. We still have our tank line up. Alright, let's think. Is there any real meaningful play to make here? We don't have a Dispel to assist call, so we can't do like Dispel plus buff immunity. Let's just... GK lives. Okay. hit this. Okay, we've got damage. These vicious we're always just gonna take this. You do not get to offer me a spy. Okay, not bad. He just self-cycled out of it because of the double turn. That sucks. He has buff immunity, so we can swap safely. That's fine. Alright, we have Mind Tricks back up for next turn. That's in good shape. We are gonna have to spend this now, but it's fine. We're just gonna get it back more quickly next turn. Let's just call Jolie. I don't think we can mark spy. I think we get the buff immunity anyway. We get time. That's just basic. We gotta save some resources. He used nuke while he was on stealth, so that was pretty much fine. Alright, we're vaguely in control. Jolie should have revive back up, Medigar going down. Alright, let's try to get out of this wave somewhat gracefully. I don't think there's any way we finish it here, right? There's no way I can fix this. Won't stop me from trying, though. I mean, we'll have JKR mark, but it's not a pretty way to start. Okay. Single spy. The Geo Soldier is going to be rough. The Geo Soldiers can potentially just bully out Jolie, but otherwise, as we did last time, we're always marking B2. Or we could just miss all possible debuffs on Spy entirely. Also a great start. This isn't that hot of a button since we can't aim it elsewhere. The AoE is basically good, the same thing for us, so. Okay. As long as he doesn't nuke Jolie, I'm pretty okay with that happening. Jolie can undo all of these sins. Okay, there should be one turn off. Oh, yeah, it should be up. We really don't want that button to go off. It can be evaded. So right now there's a 50-50. If we call GK, it's possible that we could give Old Ben Foresight, and Old Ben would be completely fine here. It's also entirely possible that Old Ben could just take this and not care. This button, or this ability has always kind of surprised me with how lethal it doesn't end up being. Although in this case, like, yeah, 6 buffs. I would assume. Wait, it doesn't dispel. Maybe that's why. It deals more damage for each buff and debuff, but it doesn't get rid of them, so we still have defense up and crit immunity up. Old Ben should live here, I would say. There is still the concern of Spy, who doesn't have stealth right now, actually, so maybe we don't even need to worry about them. Or he could just not use it. They could pop his foresight and make it look a little bit more intimidating, and then just, you know, nothing happens. That assist call actually did put Spy back in stealth, though, so we did get punished a little bit for not putting buff immunity on Spy, or at least trying to. I mean, again, it's fine though. Jolie can straight up just patch up all of this, so none of what I just said matters really, but still spooky. Still would prefer that to not be a concern. He has more turn meters, so let's just try to reduce that. If we don't hit it, old Ben just does not care. Let's pass this back to JKR so that JKR can potentially pass it over to Anakin a little bit. Alright, let's look for some buff immunity. We get it. Alright, I think we're pretty much on target for this 2 out of 4. I promised. I don't know if we're gonna get much beyond this, but we'll see. Let's give it back to JKR. It also just helped keep him a little bit less dead looking. If we mark, I think we can get away with it. I think we got time. This team does not do that much damage. Yeah, it's fine. On some possible freak occurrence where they just decide to gun down Jolie, I guess maybe we're supposed to taunt with old Ben here. I think we can get away with not. He's got a crit immunity as well. We're fine. Marcus back up next turn. Yeah. We're chilling. Abilities back up. Let's try to get out of this way with good turn meter. Looks like everyone's going to be fairly high up in a second here. Yeah. This sucks because this would get us out high, but it's not really on high impact initial turns, right? We would like to see Revan and or Old Ben being higher. This was a meme. If he was closer to dead, or if my Rebel was higher relic, there would be a call to try to just swap and have the swap kill them so that we could just swap to Old Ben. Let's just go for this. I would say this is less than pretty. Sniper Droid is absolutely going to be a complete pain here. Yeah, definitely would have loved to see a higher Terminator preload on either of these people. Literally, you could flip these two and these three Terminator-wise, and I would be happier here. Problem is, this is just going to help them TM train off the initial, so we'll steal Droid Battalion stacks, but I don't think it's going to be... Best I can say is that it's going to give Old Ben Terminator from angering V2. Yeah, this is terrifying. If we anger B2, it's going to call B1 to assist, and they can high roll off of this, which would absolutely wreck us. This would just immediately wreck us, and if they call Geo Soldiers, it's just going to help TM train them. I think we have to basic here, even though it's like a really, really low value initial play here. Okay, we get the Anakin to piss off. They did get the B1 assist. So I think we kill B2 at this point now, right? This is obviously not that great of a play, so let's... I think we just gotta cleanse here. That's a really, really unfortunate dodge. Open death timing out here is actually kind of clutch. Credit where it's due. Alright, so this snipe is down, but it's only down for like a turn and a half, right? It's gonna give itself half turn meter, go to basic, and then next turn it's gonna be re-threatening. Which means I don't think we have time to mark B1 first. That being said though, if we don't do it, we're gonna be stuck on the sniper for a long time if we don't do it. We might have to though. Just brawl it out. That ability block sucks. Pretty badly. Alright, we get it back though. Or we get it off. Okay. That helps. Pop some defense up. This daze is gonna slow things down for us a bit. Man, you need to... Please just relax. These bombardments. Weirdly enough, I almost want to just mark that B1 right now. Jolie will basic. This is like a horrible waste of a cooldown, but I'll actually get the B1 dead. It'll get Jolie one closer to revive. It feels like such a troll play, but I don't think we have AoE coming up soon. And it would be close anyway. So either we basic or we mark B1 here. I want to mark. I'm going to trust my gut. Yeah, relax. Okay, we're stabilizing. Can't believe this is somewhat working. This is such a terrible team on paper. Aside from, again, I will stand by the Jolie Old Ben Revan core works pretty well. It's just the thing that tied it together was Hermione, right? Because anytime that Old Ben or anyone would die, then Hermione would reset cooldowns and get 100% turn meter, so you would just... Like, Jolie would just get called immediately. Okay. At this point, the bombardments are kind of whatever. We have regen. And anytime they does this turn, then he's basically just passing. Alright, again, let's try to get out of this wave. Ideally with Revan and Old Ben at high turn meter. I would actually argue that Old Ben is all that matters here. I could be low on everyone else and not care that much. Old Ben is the kingmaker for this last wave. Nice turn, sir. If we end this with pass to Anakin for SA, it's not a bad ending. Again, not super comfortable with Revan being bottomed out turn meter, but there are worse fates, and everyone else is looking pretty alright. I don't think we're gonna get much better than this, so we might just take this. Doesn't land. Okay, Old Ben's still high. We still have my tricks. Kalani. Ooh. Mostly successful landing. If we hit this, it's just going to immediately start shredding us, but this is kind of a dead button right now. This is also a dead button due to Kalani rules. I think I'm kind of just down to basic for now. We need to get some groundwork laid first. God, this Drogotan is racking up so fast. Ugh. He's already 100% Terminator, so it can't get much worse than this. Although we are going to get rid of their offense down, so we actually are going to have to just hold our positions. God, if Old Ben still had his sacrifice stats, that'd be so clutch for this point in time. Alright, I believe we're supposed to cleanse GK right now, so that they will hopefully go finish off Old Ben, and then GK will be on bodyguard duty next. Not quite how it went. I'm pretty sure Jolie's just about to get bowed down. That is more than likely yeah. Alright. Given the circumstances, I'll take a 3 out of 4. I'm still mad at myself that I used the main Jedi team on the wrong node. It's unfortunate. Well, what does this mean now? We have... I guess we could actually just try CLS? We're -1 wave from last time at the moment. We did do damage control for the most part. Oh, I put CLS in... What's it called? Platoons. Yeah, it's definitely not happening. Alright, let's just stick with Rey. She's supposed to be down south. I haven't taken her mid. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters. This should be a fairly straightforward battle. Do we want to run Vandor or do we want to try Chupio again? I think Vandor is fine. Let's just... I don't want to take any more dumb risks given what just happened. Alright, over to Han. Assign. Over to Chewie. Assign. This is so fast. Over to Vandor. You're good. Convenient. Alright. I know I can't screw up this node because we are GR exclusive on the other one. Alright, let's go. All right, so this still has the question or concern over do we Lifeblood Chewie or Vandor? There's no spy here, so there isn't actually that much damage or threat of a one-shot, right? Droideka has kill potential for sure, but it's gonna get caught by a Rey lead, so I think we are allowed to go a little bit greedier here. Rey's about to get Chewie inspired. Actually, So this is almost a mistake. Or, like, I want to slow down Chewie in the mods a little bit. Right, look at this. This hitting 100% means that Chewie is immediately going to get inspired. So we could just, like, so early in this fight, we could have Chewie immediately inspired, and we would have the AoE ready for the pop-off. Having this now kind of just makes this funkier than it used to be. God, that is so close. Like, this would have just been it. We would have just one-shot Droideka now, and that just would have been just auto we win. Man. It's good to know. I'm actually glad I caught this, though. That's a very, very easy change to make, and it's going to make this team ridiculous. It's going to make this so much safer now. At this point, it doesn't really matter, right? We're just gonna... I guess let's Lifeblood Han. Would love to dispel Droideka. I think we're just supposed to finish off B2, though. Yeah, see. That's the Rey lead coming into play there. Doesn't really... Like, we don't even technically need a Lifeblood Poe here. I guess we might as well. Alright, good night. Nice job, sir. You're doing a great job. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Should it be... And let's... We want Chewie to go. We want him to get his AoE back, so... RP1 serves its purpose. That's why I left him up, is just because I wanted to give Chewie a guaranteed finishing target. Get that AoE cooldown back up. It's going to be low turn meter. It's not that bad, though. Take out of the picture. Sure. We don't land a stun, but... Knock you out. Oh, that is true, actually. Poe means that Mendigard never gets to really taunt, assuming he crits, which I'm assuming that they're going to have pretty good crit values just from being probably high relic, I assume? I don't know. Doing this mostly just to try to make sure that Chewie gets his next turn. There we go. Alright, double TM threat, I guess. Still not feeling all that concerned. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it didn't actually want whatever that's worth. Alright, we get the AoE back. At least we might get a decent preload on him too. Not really. Oh, he didn't assist. Okay, this actually could happen. 35%-ish. It's not bad. Kind of a greedy play doing that. If we didn't land that day, so it was actually going to be kind of awful, but yeah, whatever. Nice nuke, sir. We're guarded. Your counterattacks don't really matter here. Oh, we lost Inspired, actually. What are we doing here? Alright, he's got back. For fun. It's 4-4 there, as expected. Just we've gone -1 for completely avoidable reasons each day so far. Kinda wish that didn't happen. You know, as you do. She probably could respec him a little bit, get some better bonding on. First things first, then we'll go from there. Nothing too much to note here, aside from maybe the only thing I do that some people don't is potency on Echo. Not really much to write home about. It's actually not a bad Echo mod either. Wish it was % offense instead of % defense, but you could do worse, certainly. Go to the HP mods for sure, just to get a better stat share, because sacrifice is definitely on the table. Yeah, not as much speed as there could be. I think we could just buff their speed elsewhere. Let's just make sure. Just got a 24, that's fine. We aren't using the 28 yet. We'll fix that. I kind of value bulk more than raw speed there. I mean, yes, we'll get the 5 stat share, so this will be nicer to have over time. I guess we could maybe give it to 5s almost. That's a 28 speed swing, right? Let's try it on. Minus 2k health, minus 13k protection. It's a lot of speed to gain, though. We'll try it. Okay. I think it's about as good as it's going to get here. Let's move on in. Please behave. We have some pretty high speed that I think Jordica would be more than happy to munch on. Echo, do your thing. Yeah. Yep. That's why he's here. That's why those mods are there. It's good stuff. That's the good stuff. We do... This team has some issues with getting, like, dishing out enough damage sometimes. We do need to kind of just get this under wraps ASAP. We could just Echo Grenade again. We did give him speed. We do have the option to just wait as well. Nah, we'll get it back. It comes back super, super easy with this team. Alright, it's back already. It's that simple. Alright, let's stack up Echo probably. We could even probably spend it now and get it back, but eh. Yeah, Fi is more than happy in this role. Can gladly take those hits. Alright. I think the rest of this should probably feel pretty alright. Honestly, I'm kind of down to just keep on passing speed up to Echo. More than Rex. Like, yeah, we get Rex Annihilate, but like Echo is such the driver here. Again, just, yeah. Why not? Not really trying to mess around here. I think I'll just gladly take the sniper out. If we do that, then Geo Soldier is going to have no viable assist targets on his turn as well, so it works out pretty cleanly, unless Commando somehow goes first, but I think we're fine. I'll just Nickel then. I don't want to risk it. Reduce this turn meter just to make sure. No biggie. Put them all back in detention. We are pretty much set. Just gonna make sure the Echo Grenade comes back up, which is gonna be his next turn anyway, so it's fine. Mighty Guard stuns, he can damage us. Rex has his TM game. We could actually just pass this turn off. I feel like we can save that cooldown though. Oh, right, we get the bonus turn. Okay. Why have to make choices ever? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we can just pass this to Echo. And Echo will still get lethal with his turn. I'm pretty sure that's true. It'd be unfortunate if it wasn't. Good stuff. I think we can bank. I mean, Jordy can just immediately nuke you if he has high offense stacks sometimes. Maybe we weren't supposed to hit that taunt here. Let's double call Rex, actually. They evade the Rex Annihilate and then don't decide to nuke. Okay. Okay. It's fun stuff all around. Not dealing with you. Not dealing with any of you. What's up, Spartan? Thank you for the raid. How's it going, everyone? This is some fun RNG to come on in on. And I always forget that Rex Annihilate can be evaded still. Like, doesn't it not go through Foresight still? That is ridiculous. Alright, wave under good control. We're kind of just cruising here. Alright, we got the opportunity. Let's just get some free stats. We should probably be hitting him while he's stunned. Let's call Rex for the TM reduction. Not hit it. It's fine. Thank you everyone for the follows. Yo, dude just does not feel like countering today. There were a couple of chances where he could have stepped in and made things a little bit awkward, but Today is not that day. Alright. I think the turret actually got the final hit there, so we actually kind of lose out on a bonus turn. If anyone can counterattack us, that's not going to matter here. Pretty much at all. So let's just... Okay, AoE potentially stuns 2, gives Dooku Terminator though, gives Shakti Terminator out in response, which isn't bad. And Shakti should have her cleanse up. He does have his counterattack TM, right? This is gonna be a little bit chaotic, but I'm down. Let's try it. He hits ability block. It's not that bad though. That counterattack sucks. Alright, this is mass assist, so we might as well just target it at Dooku anyway. We'll also get a dispel on that crit immunity. Not sure I want to take this yet. Let's go Rex. This Rex Annihilate is going to be way too weak to use it just yet, but... we'll have him in 1. I'm assuming Jordica is just going to roll up. Alright, that's perfectly fine. We actually probably shouldn't have used 5 special, but honestly, I care more about this going off than anything else. We're pretty much set from here. We can't really lose from this position. Actually, no, I think that was the right call, because there are some cases where Jordica can get so stacked up, and Rex being how much health he has, that like, let's say like Jordica has like 9 blasts, right? If Jordica kills Rex in 4 blasts, then the leftover 5 or 6 could actually just override Rex there. So I think getting 5s killed was actually the correct play there. Right, because if we didn't have Rex and I, then things are suddenly going to get real awkward trying to deal with Dooku. We have this up. Let's just... it's good damage. Alright, we're comfy. Raid who? We raid down south. Did not... oh wait, no we didn't. We didn't. And, okay, so... get out of here. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I was able to patch it up a little bit. I didn't even get to show off JTR today. Which I feel like being the first guy that I have out was like the whole point of doing this sometimes, was just showcasing how to do the team. I accidentally used Jedi Master Luke here. So, Rey was a little bit, MIA this time. I mean, we ran GL Rey, but JTR herself was, off elsewhere. Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to get 3 out of 4 with this, using JKR with GK, Old Ben, Jolie, JKA. Like, extremely low damage comp. We had to, like, butter knife through most of that, but it did end up working out. I never want to do that one again. Alright, seeing as how my ships get absolutely messed up here, do get 1 banner of Saving Redemption. I'm pretty sure... okay, GK should still have mods on. Actually, I haven't done this before. I did this pre-stream last time. Let's try to make this a little bit easier. Is there one that I can delete? This is like junk, right? Yeah. We're just gonna go complete trash here. Not even gonna bother checking. All we care about is 6-dot Bonanza. Don't even care about names. These should be floaters every time that we get done with the session, if they're available now. Do I have Verbal Y-Wing? No, I do not. My ships are kind of by design extremely call it what you will. Fit, slim, sleek, bare minimum. They are arguably a little bit behind now. But, actually, okay, wait. Rebel Y-Wing. Yes, that's 6-star, but not like... This is what our Bistand's looking like, right? So... Yeah, I would not trust or believe them to be able to get that far. We have like 3, arguably 4, kind of on the way. Relevant Rebel ships, and then we fall off a cliff hard. And also Akbar Gear 11. Y-Wing HMF Bigs can still work. Keeping in mind, like the whole point of why I do Negotiator here is because my Negotiator dies within 30 seconds here. Is my main concern. So like, basically I'm taking more of a risk here to gain nothing here. No mistakes, just happy accidents. There's a mistake when I'm setting a hard target for this season, right? We should be at 37 right now. Which, I mean, we'll see. I think that we're basically -1 from last season, and last season was on target for 71 if everything went correctly, so I think we're still on target for 70. We just need to make sure all the right teams go in the right zones. Look, as long as I don't end up using the cam team down here tomorrow, we'll be alright. I even have the note ready in advance. Look at that. Yeah, I think I just have alarms galore. I think this time around, I'm just gonna do what I did last season. I'm actually not sure. It feels like the difference between 6-star and 7-star on pilot list is actually kind of big. I don't know that for certain. And again, I am not a ships aficionado. I think I made a slight housekeeping error doing this. Okay. I don't know if 6D through 6B have a... No, they shouldn't. The cost for moving mods is based on tier, so it shouldn't matter if they get used here. Why am I sorting by speed? This literally doesn't matter. It's just pure muscle memory. Alright, we only technically need to mod 4 people. I mean, I guess I could mod, like, what? Rex, but, like, that's a 5-star ship. I don't think there's really going to be that much of an impact. Alright. In that case... Okay. Good to go, and then just for the sake of making this easier, trying to streamline this for the future. Fives is what? Oh. Or like we can make it 5th for Rex. I don't think it's gonna matter though. The fight's usually gonna be decided by then, so confirm. Let's go to edit. Really? After all of the mods I assigned in the pre-LSTB phase, we're back here already? I straight up went and did like 20 to 30 plus to be ready for this. guess this barely pushed me over the threshold, though. Moving right along. This is going to cost so much to unequip everything once I go back to my utils loadout. This is painful. Honestly, it actually probably would have been more responsible to just go, like, pick up their setup with overlapping mods they might have already had. This is actually just causing more mod clutter to need to be dealt with. You don't really think about that. Alright, that should be good. If that's not good, then whatever, we just go in anyway. Squads, edit, GK, go on, take your junk. Alright, should be fine. Definitely need Platoon. Definitely needed Sergeant in the first fight as well, so we'll gladly bring him. I don't think there's much of another call, like maybe... Yeah, Rex is applicable here. Seems fine. I mean, I used to use a special here. Might just go basic here. Let's just take it. We do get some valor back for it. I'm gonna see if these are soldiers or spies. I think we have to go for the days either case. We do not land any of them. We're feeding free turret meter. Alright, that looks like at least one of them has to be a spy, right? Love to not lose his spies right now. Okay, that was the soldier. Nice. We're in pretty alright shape then, I think. Yeah, if we're killing his ship before we even get to the offense fleet stance, then we're pretty much set. What are you? Soldier? You're a soldier, so this has to be the spy. Pop a stance. Get the outfits up to Anakin. Looks like he didn't even have it yet. Get rid of that garbage. More turret meter up. Alright. And that will be a wrap. I don't know what it is that gets me absolutely wrecked in the special mission. It could just be lack of Y-Wing. That would not surprise me. But also, there's just no... Y-Wing is normal hard node, right? Yeah. There's such a backlog on hard nodes for me already. Like, we're already 3x here with Pyatt. 3x here Kara. Usually about 2x here Bomber daily. On top of that, if I end up going SEE, I'm gonna need about 80 more shards of Krennic. Right, it's just... If it was a fleet node, I actually probably could have picked it up, especially if it was like a double fleet node. Like, that's pretty much why I ended up having the Rebel Y-Wing. I mean, I needed them for Luke. I guess it's easier to say that's how I ended up getting Grief. So, yeah. We'll see. I mean, all told, I'm happy this went the way it did. We got the 4 out of 4 with gas this time, which was a pickup from last time, even though I do think that method's been getting better and better. I'm definitely happy with those mods. We'll definitely happily keep those. Don't think I saved them in the loadout, which blows, but it's in the VOD. I'll pick it up before next month. I definitely think that speed threshold, that health threshold, feels like enough to be worth putting in a guide for people who don't know yet. Yeah. Could have been a clean sweep today. Just picked the wrong fight. That sucks. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I did see someone post a video that they got a clean clear on that, so I don't know. I might check that out. It's in the Discord. Discord.io/the playbook for people who are not in there yet. Go check that out. I guess it's in the PvE theory crafting channel. They asked for recommendations too, so I don't know. I'm assuming that this is going to be like at minimum Relic 5 locked out, plus whatever possible misplays and mismodding otherwise could go into it, but go rogue to attempt. Yeah. Yeah, I guess other than that, we will have... Yeah, I guess LSTB this time tomorrow. We'll be starting... I haven't decided whether it'll be 2 Central or 3 Central yet. 2 Central would give me an hour in between GAC. I guess I'll double check to make sure that we're not getting cleared. Nope, that's a Stonewall. Alright. Opponent didn't even get to full clear maze, so that should be moving on to Winter's Final tomorrow. We'll do LSTB before then. Make a judgment call. Let's say 3 Central time, so 1 hour later than... European said it was better earlier, so I think we'll stick with 2. We'll stick with 2. Yeah. I'm still wishy-washy on the LSTB video. I apologize for that not coming out yet. I could just put out the intro, but it's supposed to lead straight into the first video, so I feel like that would be awkward. I don't know. I feel really, really weird about making a guide with team comp recommendations that I haven't personally ran yet. Even if I know that people who generally know what they're doing have been doing well with it, I'm kind of tempted to just make the initial one, just be like, all right, this is my personal preferred comp, like how it evolved over time. I think the evolved over time part would help as well, because not everyone's going to have the same path, right? And so it's more about how you Jenga your roster together based on what new characters you pick up, right? Like, I wouldn't use this as an example because that you're supposed to plan the comps before you go in, but like, even with that weird horrid mishmash that I did today, we were still able to pull out a 3 out of 4. Right. But like, I think I'm going to show the process and like, here's how my team started and here's how they are now, instead of just like a major list. That major list could come eventually, but I would like to boot camp a Mon Mothma run, boot camp a CLS run, so I can at least have a more informed opinion on it, because I don't just want to be like a mouthpiece for the most part for stuff I can't personally say I know about. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I could probably just put out a video and most people wouldn't blink twice about whether or not I had tried like a Mon Mothma team, because like it's just going to be like the standard team is Mon Mothma, Kara, Scout, Pow, Bistan, I assume, or maybe like Cassian in for Bistan. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the knowledge is there, right? Because I can speak like for other teams, right? Like for JKR especially, I'm giving like, here's my core like top tier, go down a little bit, it's like, okay, here's your middle, like you can put this in as a flex, but it's maybe hurting your team a little bit, and I have like stretch goals. And then for these other teams, it's just like, yeah, Kara, Pow, Bistan, Scout, then maybe Cassian somewhere, go get it. You would enjoy the major list? Maybe it just has to be that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I probably just need to suck it up. I mean, let's see. The script is pretty much set for all of the major stuff. Maybe the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is time proofing, but I kept on going back and making changes. I guess also my bigger concern is that I would almost want to put out the entire series at once, but that would be easy like 2 more weeks without putting anything out, which is kind of spooky to me. Because I like some of these teams are like teams that I really strongly enjoy and, you know, stand behind and have, you know, that's part of why I'm streaming this, right? Is because I wanted to have the track record in public record, so that like if I say like, oh yeah, you know, I run JTR in phase 3, people will be like, what? Or the more common response that I got was, oh, you're just getting lucky, which is like, great, yeah, I haven't gotten unlucky enough yet as of late with this new setup. Which, I mean, JTR actually had like a fairly ugly start, right? Like we started, granted, like phase 1 is such nothing burger compared to phase 3, but like we did get high rolled by the AI a little bit. Everyone had got dispelled and got buff immunity, so like it wasn't great. I mean, stabilizing phase 1 is such a different story than stabilizing in front of double sniper, double B2, or like everything you do can potentially start a chain reaction. But yeah, I just like having everything public record. Even with some dumb calls, I still have a pretty clean slate. It just, literally this run had potential to be perfect so far. The wave dropped here was just a bad strategic call on my part, and then the wave dropped here was... Reading is hard, okay. Words are hard. But yeah, alright. Let's roll on out of here then. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks again for the raid. Yeah. I guess I will hopefully see you all same time, same place tomorrow, and we'll make it happen. I promise to use the teams in the right place, and I promise to win Cam. I can't make that promise, but look, it's gonna work out. We're gonna get Cam. I might do a stream at night when I get Cam. Or I guess we should just be live the next day, and we'll be using him there, but I'm more than ready. It's been too long. I've looked at this man's numbers too long to know exactly the type of stuff I want to do with him. I've seen some videos, but the videos haven't quite satisfied my my hunger. This kid math that I need to see happening in person. He's got some good stuff going on. We'll see. Alright, man. That'll be it for this evening. Thanks all for stopping by, hanging out. Apologize again for the dumb misplay. It is what it is. We're still pretty much on track. I think 70 is still within reach. We just have to finish clean. Cleaner than we were before. So, yeah. Have a good one.